what's going on, guys? This is Bert, physical therapist, one of the moderators here at Alternative Healthcare Career Group. It's good to be back. I'm happy to be back on my Monday night show here in the group. I hope you're listening tonight because I have a treat for you guys tonight. I'm going to show you how I flip houses. Okay, how is this physical therapist flipping houses? Okay, and I'm going to answer the 3 most common obstacles that keeps other people from flipping houses. No money, no time, and no deals. Okay, so tonight is going to be very informal. I brought with me some props. So we got some hammer here. We got some tape measure. Yes, I've used all of these, but I'm not the one doing the renovation. We have some tools to measure, make sure your posts are aligned, make sure that everything is done properly. All right. So without further ado, we're going to start tonight. I'm going to share with you guys how in the world did I get into real estate investing? How did I get into flipping houses? Okay. Rehab. Okay. This is another form of rehab, not the clinical rehab, obviously, but rehabbing houses. All right. So first off, I want to let you know that I did not just wake up one morning and decided, you know what, I'm going to flip a house today. No, it doesn't work that way, okay? I did my homework just like any other endeavor, any project that I tackle. I try to study it. It actually took me about at least 1 year. 1 year to study house flipping. I listened to podcasts. I read books. And tonight I'm going to summarize with you. I'm going to summarize and show to you how I analyze some deals, okay? In 5 minutes, I can analyze a deal, and I'm gonna give you that. If you stay at the end of this show, I'm gonna try to finish it in 15 minutes or less. I'm gonna be very quick, but at the end of this show, guys, I'm gonna show you the PDF that shows you how I analyze deals. So let me just share with you my screen here real quick. Okay. Entire screen. Okay, so can you see my screen, Jen? Yes. Okay, we're good. So at the end of this show, guys, you're gonna get this PDF where it shows you how I analyze real estate deals. Okay, basically you'll have the slides of tonight's presentation. So stick with us, stick with me here, and you will learn a lot tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up my, let me stop sharing here. I'm gonna pull up my slides and we're gonna go ahead and get started on how I flip houses. And you know what, let's do something first. Let me show you the houses I've flipped so far, okay? So let me share my screen here again. Share screen, here we go, and boom, okay. So Jen, can you see my screen? We're good? All right, so this is the first house that I flipped. Okay, so this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Originally, this is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. We converted into 4-bedroom, 2-bath. So I'm going to show you real quick the pictures. It's showtime. All right, so it's really kind of like a beach house because it's close to the ocean. It's like 10 minutes from the beach. 5 minutes from the Naval Air Station. So this is the inside. We put some new tiles. We replaced the walls with, you know, light color. Gray and white is the trending color nowadays, so it looks clean. And there you go. That's the dining room. So I'm just gonna browse through it. We fixed the kitchen, put some new backsplash, new appliances, new cabinets. There you go. That's another angle. That's pretty much like an open what do you call this, space model. So it gives you a good feeling of, wow, this is a lot of space, as opposed to having division, because this used to be divided. This ceiling right here, this used to be a wall, so we knocked that down. Same here, the washer and dryer is close to the kitchen. This used to be a wall right here. We knocked that down as well. And this is the living room. So there's a huge space, and this is the first bedroom. And that's this is another angle of the living room where we put huge windows to give it more light. Okay, so that's that. We actually updated the bathroom, so that's a really nice tiled bathroom. Believe it or not, I installed this glass door, this sliding glass door right here. I learned how to do it. All right, so that's another room, and what else? Another room. We'll just browse through it. It's another bathroom. We maximize the corner size, if you corner space, as you can see. This is like one of those Home Depot corner bathrooms, and we added tiles and some details right there, accent, to make it look nice. All right, that's it. And this is the garage. You put in new garage doors. This can easily be a 3-car garage because there's a lot of space. We put new, what do you call this, water heater. So pretty much we gutted everything out, new AC, and it has a huge lot. This is like 1/4 of an acre, okay? And it's on the main road close to one of the best high schools in the area. So if you can see, the value right now of this house is $239,700. I sold this for $215, but I bought it for $79. Okay, I bought it for $79, sold it for $215. After all is said and done, I made about 40 grand profit. Okay, but whoever bought it, the customer that bought it, is very happy because they got what they wanted, and they really got the value of their money. It automatically appreciated, in just a few months. So that's the first one. Now the second one is right now in the market. This house right here is selling right now for $180, $179,900. I bought this for 40 grand. It was a house that was inherited by a daughter who doesn't want anything to do with it. Parents passed away in a nursing home and just don't want to do anything with it. So with this, we replaced the roof, we replaced the sidings, replaced some new windows, and then the detached garage back there, we converted it into a tiny house, like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. So right now, this is a 2-1 in the main and then 2-1 in the back. So with this, whoever buys it will automatically have a rental in the back, or if they want it as an investment, they can just rent it out, front and back. This will easily make $2,000 in rent, $1,000, maybe $1,100 in front, $900 in the back. Okay, so just real quick, this is the front. We put epoxy on the porch, put some new columns right there. Did a little bit of landscaping, not a whole lot, just to make it look decent. And this is the staging of the house, the inside of the house. We put some furnitures. So for those of you who don't know what staging is, there's a company that you can pay to put all the furnitures inside the house. They rent it out for 3 months. Okay, so 90 days. With this, I paid $300 a month. So about $900 for 3 months for them to stage it, and you don't lift a finger. They go in there and then they decorate it for you. Okay, so that's that. That's how it looks. Okay, looks nice, right? And we put new floors, fix the walls. Notice we closed the chimney. No more chimney right here. Okay. And what else? Yep, looks really nice and clean. And then I'm going to show you real quick the back apartment. This is still the main house. Washer and dryer here. And this is one of the rooms, okay, one of the bigger rooms, like a master bedroom. And then there you go. The staging company just did all that. Really nice and clean, right? So that's the bathroom. Real simple. This is one of the bedrooms in front. And then let's look at the apartment. So that's the back. We built a little deck in the back. This is a division on the detached garage. That way they can rent it out if they want to. Okay. So that's that. Okay, so this is the detached garage that we converted into a tiny house. As you guys know, tiny house is kind of in right now. Everybody's thinking about tiny house, right? Let's save money. So this right here became a 2-bedroom, one in front, one in the back. and then open space right here. That's a little kitchen. You can fit a small fridge right here, about a 7 cubic feet fridge. That's your sink, and then your oven. And then this is the first bedroom. We put central AC in there. And then that's a close-up of the kitchen. This is the door going outside. That's your AC intake. And then this is the second bedroom. And then that's your shower and a small bathroom. The shower has a sensor light, so it saves energy whenever they go in front of it. Of course, with a sensor, obviously, it turns on and then it turns off after that. That's the shower right there. And that's it. That's the second one. So now the third flip I have is a fourplex. So believe it or not, this is a fourplex close to the Navy base, and it's a corner lot. It's about, I'd say, a third of an acre lot. And right now, let me see. The value here in this neighborhood of this property is at $224,950. I only got this for 90 grand. Okay, 90,000, and this is how it looks. This is a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Down here is an efficiency. Up there is another efficiency, and the fourth unit is right here. It's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. So we're gonna look at it real quick, and then we're gonna dive into the deets. Okay, so this is how it looks. That's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Inside, this is how it looks. We replaced the floor. It doesn't look like this anymore. We updated the kitchen, removed the cabinet, put some oven in there, replaced this window. This is the bedroom right here. We replaced that window, put new ACs. Yeah, so we gutted that out, so it doesn't look like that anymore. We updated the shower and the bathroom. This is the efficiency, okay, the one at the bottom. We replaced the floor, replaced the windows, and repainted the whole room, okay? And then this is the bathroom for that efficiency. We made sure that there's no leaks. And this is the stairs going to the upper efficiency, okay? And then, let's see, this is how it looks upstairs. So it's another efficiency. The difference of this upper efficiency is it has a kitchen, okay? So the rent for this one is gonna be higher than the downstairs unit. Okay, and there you go. That's the bathroom, and here's the fourth unit we're working on right now. So the first 3 units I showed you, they're already done, they're good to go. So this fourth unit has a lot of work. As you can see, we removed this and converted it into a 2 bedroom, gutted it out, removed all of that. It's not gonna look like that, obviously, when it's all said and done. We're gonna put new floors and renovate the kitchen. Okay. So that's it. All right, so that's the show and tell for the flips I've done so far. Any questions so far? Jen, can you still hear me loud and clear and see my screen? Yeah? Okay, great. So we're gonna go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna go ahead and unshare my screen here and then pull up another screen, another slide that I can share with you guys. And hopefully we're gonna get done sooner. And hopefully you leave this show tonight where you learn how to analyze some deals. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna share screen. Window, here we go. Boom. Okay, can you see this screen right now? Yes? Okay, great. Let me pull that up again. Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm gonna play this. Okay, so how I solved the 3 obstacles in house flipping. So we're diving in real quick. The 3 obstacles are no money, no time, no deals, okay? So no money, okay? That's the #1 problem. I wanna get into real estate, but I got no money, okay? Well, we'll find money, okay? So how do you find money? In my case, my solution is using what I know, rehab, okay? There are a lot of ways to find the money. You either use the equity in your house, borrow against your house, or raise money with friends and relatives. You can do that, but the things I don't want to do. Okay, I don't want to risk our house. Otherwise, my wife is gonna start panicking. Okay, I don't want to risk our house. I don't want to touch that. I'm a risk taker, but not to that extent. Okay, and I don't want to borrow money from friends. Okay, I want my friends to remain as friends. I don't want to borrow money from my relatives because I want them to stay as my good relatives, and I don't want Thanksgiving dinner to taste different when I can't pay them, right? So I don't want to do that. So the solution I came up with is I asked the question, what can I do to raise money to get into real estate flipping? I use what I know, rehab, okay? So I chose to start my own business to raise money as opposed to relying on one paycheck alone, okay? For those of you who still have jobs, okay, keep your jobs. I'm not saying abandon your job and start doing business. What you can do is start doing business on the side, okay? If you tell me, Bert, I'm not cut out for business, I just want to work. Yeah, I mean, that's totally up to you, but whether you like it or not, your work is a business in itself. All right, you're already in business. Your employer is hiring you in exchange for your time and skills. If you stop making money for them, guess what? They will lay you off, they will furlough you, or they will fire you. So whether you like it or not, you are already in business. The difference is you are betting on your employer right now to provide you jobs. Okay, why not bet on yourself by starting a business on the side, okay, without quitting your job yet? The only time I would suggest you quit your job is by the time you're making enough money in your business that's equal to what you're getting from your salary, okay? So just to point out something, I was reading the post from within the group the other day, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen this. The most common theme of why a lot of therapists are in this group, alternative healthcare career group, is because you're looking for another career, right? Alternative healthcare career. Why? Because most of us are burned out, most of us are not treated right, most of us are not happy with our pay and all that. But do you really think, I'm gonna ask you this question, do you really think that another career or another job is the solution? Do you think that if you find another job, you won't have those problems? I disagree, okay? A job is a job. I'm not saying a job is bad. Be grateful if you have a job. What I'm saying is as long as we are tied up to a job, then we are dependent on an employer, and there will always be a problem trading our time for money, okay? There's no such thing as a perfect job. You will always put up with some crap, forgive my word, but that's just part of the job. Now, if you don't want to put up with those crap, then create your own career, okay? In my case, in my opinion, the answer is entrepreneurship, okay? You have to be an entrepreneur or do something that will provide you different sources of income besides your paycheck, okay? Now, if you don't want to do that, I respect that. I'm not saying everybody is going to be an entrepreneur. There are just some people who just don't want to do it, and that's okay, okay? But if you don't want to do it and you're not cut out for it, then you can't be complaining about the stuff that happens in the workplace, because believe it or not, it comes with the territory. All right? So I'm just saying, if you want to do something different, if you want to get a different result, you have to do something different. Okay, insanity, we define insanity as doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different result. That can't happen, okay? Mike Chua, one of the admins in this group, okay, what happened? He got fired, and when he got fired, at some point in his life, he got depressed, but he took action, okay? He started his own business. He's now about to open his outpatient. He has home health contract. He has dementia certification. He did what he had to do, all right? He did what he had to do in order to make it happen, okay? Guys, as therapists, we are problem solvers, okay? We always look for the problem. We come up with a plan of care. and then we solve the problem, right? Why don't we apply that skill in our career? Why can we not look for other means to raise money, to do either real estate investing or do anything that you love, okay? If you think about it, the 9 to 5 idea or having a job is very, very ancient. Where did the 9 to 5 job or 8 hours a day work begin? Where did it start? It started during the industrial age, guys. You can research this. You can Google this. It started when people are working in factories, in steel factories, okay? They were putting the kids in school and they have to work 8 hours a day and come back, be with the family, do it all over again the following day, all right? What generation are we in now? We got computers, we got AIs, we've advanced a lot. Why can we not advance our thinking of, as opposed to just relying on the job? Why can't we think, like, what else can I do? Okay, what else can I do to do what I want in life? Okay, you have to ask that question. Only you can answer that. Okay, so in my case, going back to this, my solution to wanting to have real estate properties, wanting to flip houses, my solution to the no money problem is I use what I know, rehab. I have 3 businesses right now that I'm going to share with you. Most of you probably know I do home health contracting, meaning I have a crew of therapists that see patients in the home health setting, and I provide jobs. Okay, I bridge the gap of when therapists don't have jobs in the nursing home or they don't have enough census, they come and work for me, I give them jobs. I solve that problem, and at the same time, I make a profit, okay? I have no problem in making a profit because I'm providing service, okay? Same with your employer. The moment you stop making a profit for your employer, you're gonna get fired. So do not look at profit as something evil. Do not look at profit as something bad. Oh, we're in the service industry, we serve our clients. Yeah, we do, but the moment your employer stops making profit, you're gone. Okay, you have to understand that. So there's nothing wrong in earning an honest buck. Nothing wrong with that. And I want to apologize for that. And I hope you don't too, okay? So the second business I have is Medicare Mobile Part B. What it is it's like outpatient, but it's in a mobile setting. With this, we bill Medicare directly. I use a third-party biller to do that. And then the third business I have is a wellness program where it's cash-based. When patients tell me, hey, Bert, I want to stay with you, I want to keep having a maintenance program, I'll pay you cash. What can we do? Okay, we either put them in a once-a-week program, twice a week, or once a month, whatever it is. It's cash-based, then we do a wellness program. Now, these 3 businesses, guys, listen up. These 3 businesses right here is what I call the patient loop, okay? This is crucial that you understand this. These 3 businesses are tied up together. They supplement each other, okay? So when we have a patient in home health and they're no longer homebound and they get discharged, but they still need therapy, guess what happens? The patient can now be seen under Medicare Part B, okay? Under Medicare Part B, they don't have to be homebound, and that means when we get a doctor's order to continue to see them, they can be driving, they can be going to places, and yet we can see them at their homes under Medicare Part B, okay? And the good news is there's now a memo from Medicare where we can see patients under mobile Medicare Part B, and you can send your assistants, I believe until January 2022. You can have assistants see them after your eval. You don't have to have direct supervision, meaning you don't have to be within the vicinity. You just have to be available either by phone or by video. I think but I have that memo from CMS. Now, what happens whenever they get discharged from Medicare Mobile Part B? When they no longer have medical necessity, but like I said, they want to continue being seen by you, then you catch them on a wellness program on a cash base, okay? Cash base arrangement. So while you're maintaining their their wellness on a cash-based program, if for some reason down the road they decline, right? They decline, what's going to happen? You can either catch them back up under mobile Part B or home health again, and so on and so on and so forth. So our patients will fall into these three categories. Either they're a home health patient because they're homebound, either they're Medicare Part B patient because they're no longer homebound but they still need therapy, or they don't have medical necessity but they want a wellness program. Then we go to cash base. So that's a 1, 2, 3 punch. That's what I call it. It's the patient loop. Okay, these three businesses that I have right now, these are the ones providing the money that I raise to buy these houses. Okay, I don't have to worry about borrowing from a friend or borrowing from a family. Okay, so if you ask me, okay, Bert, how much money do I really need to get into this? Okay, bottom line is you're gonna need money. And that money has to come from somewhere. Okay, if you don't have money, you have to figure out how to raise that money. Okay, a lot of videos out there, they will tell you, hey, you can do this with really zero money. No, I don't agree with that. That money has to come from somewhere. Either you borrow it from someone or you raise it up by yourself. Okay, so what is it going to be? How are you going to do this? Okay, if you want to get into real estate, it's up to you. How are you going to raise that money? Okay, so to answer the question, how much money do I really need? Okay, the standard is 20% down payment for whatever real estate you want. So if you're looking at a house that's 200 grand, you will need 20% of that, 40 grand as a down payment to secure the house. And then you will probably need another 40 to 50 grand depending on how much repair it needs to fix it and then get it ready for sale. So you're looking at 80 to 90 grand if you want to save up your own money. Now, if you just want to come up with a down payment and then borrow the repairs, the budget for repairs, that's totally up to you. There are companies out there that will ask you, do you have the money for down payment? If you do, we can provide the money for repair. And then you basically go in there and you get a loan and then you use the house as a collateral. They will be first in line as far as the lien on the house. When you get the house, what happens is if you don't get to finish, renovating the house, and for some reason you default, they will acquire the house, okay? When you borrow money from a lender, just how it works, okay? All right, so the next topic is no time, okay? When you don't have time, obviously you can't do this, okay? How did I solve this problem? No time, okay? The way I solve this problem, my solution is, since I have a system where I provide jobs for other therapists, I now have the time to put into these deals, okay? Since I'm not tied up into a 9-to-5 job, I have a lot of time to analyze deals. I have a lot of time to deal with the issues on every flip that I do, okay? So the other solution that you need as far as time is concerned when it comes to repair is finding a trustworthy contractor, okay? This is where a lot of wannabe flippers or real estate investors give up, okay? There's this, I guess, cliche of, oh, it's hard to find a contractor that you can trust. They will steal from you. They will run from you. That's true. That's true, okay? I had to use 3 contractors until I found the 4th one. The 4th one is a keeper, okay? But did I give up? No, okay? Dealing with this problem comes with the territory, okay? In any endeavor, you will have a problem. It's just like in our profession. Dealing with difficult patients within the territory. If you're a PT, OT, or SLP, you will deal with difficult patients. Dealing with a difficult boss comes with the territory. Dealing with productivity, it comes with the territory. Dealing with treated, if you don't want it, it comes with the territory. Dealing with politics, it comes with the territory. So in any endeavor, just like here in construction or flipping houses, yeah, you need to find a trustworthy contractor. Okay, you think the first one that comes to you is boom, just like that, will work out? No, it's trial and error. But are you willing to deal with it? If your answer is no, then hey, you're not cut out for this. I went through it until I found someone that's really trustworthy. And guess what? No headache. Okay, did I go through the headache on the first three? Oh, you betcha. Okay, it was really a headache. Okay, so I'm just telling you, you have to persevere in any endeavor, because no endeavor is problem free. Okay, you have to be willing to solve the problem. We're therapists, guys. We're problem solvers. Okay, the moment you stop wanting to solve a problem, then that's the end. That's the end of any endeavor you got. That's the end of any dream you have, any project that you want to pursue. That's the end of it. Because there's no such thing as, problem-free endeavor. There's always going to be problems. Okay? I hope you continue to be a problem solver, because that's how things are done. Okay? That's how you get things done. Okay? All right. So number 3 problem, no deals. Okay, this is going to be interesting, guys. We're going to dive into how I find deals. Okay? Bert, there are no deals. There's a lot of deals out there. You just got to look. Okay? So my solution, how do I find these deals? Believe it or not, I use the MLS. MLS, if you guys don't know, is multiple listing service. Okay, either realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin, or whatever listing websites are out there. But the other great solution is networking with local realtors. Okay, I go to these meetups. I go to this, they call it the mixers, where I meet with realtors and I tell them what I'm looking for, what numbers, what kind of property. And these realtors are always looking for clients like you, investors like you, because obviously at the end of the day, they want to sell. All right. Once they know your category, once they know your requirements, they will keep sending you these emails of properties that match your requirements. Okay. So here we go. How I analyze deals. This is the time to grab your pen and paper. If you don't want to grab your pen and paper, guys, you can download this in a little bit with the PDF link download that I have for you guys at the end of this presentation. Okay, so how do I analyze deals? Let's dive into it. Step 1, look at the assessed value of the property in the county tax records. Okay, this is a public info. You can call your city and ask for the website of the county tax record. So any address, any property in any city is recorded in the county district, appraisal district, or county tax records. You will find the current assessed tax or value of that property. I guarantee you that. Okay, you just have to look. So in this example, this is DallasCAD.org. Any house, any address in Dallas, you can find and search in this website. Okay, so same thing wherever you live. Just do your research. Okay. Step 2, you look at the comps. Look for the comparables. Comps is short for comparables. You look for the comps of the houses that sold in the surrounding neighborhood of the house you're interested in. Okay, you can check using Zillow or Realtor. So for example, if the house you're looking for is selling at 200 grand, you look at the address and then you type in that address. Let's say you use redfin.com. You type in that address, it will show you a map just like this, where you see the red dots, and you will find the houses surrounding that area and how much they're listed for and how much the ones that sold recently cost. Okay, then you will find the comparables. That's how you determine, okay, in these houses, this 3-bedroom, 2-bath, with this amount of square footage will sell for this much. Okay, so now you have an idea how much those houses sell in the address that you're interested in. So that's step 2. Okay, step 3, you now use your calculator. Okay, you compare prices. If the asking price is lower than the market value, then what I do is I figure out how much room do I have to improve the house and still make a profit. Okay, we're going to go into the numbers in a little bit. Okay, so if the asking price is lower than the market value price, the market value price, where did that come from? It came from the county tax records plus the comparables in the area. Those two are pretty close as far as the market price value. If not, you can average those two numbers. Okay, so if the asking price is lower than the market value, then it's possible that I can fix this house and make a profit. Let's do an example. Okay, let's say if the asking price on MLS, say Realtor.com, is 99 grand, and the market value price based on comparables is 180 grand. So I subtract 99 grand from 180, you have 81,000. Okay, so you'll be like, wait a minute, whoa, this house is worth 180 and they're only selling it for 99. Okay, why is that? Well, definitely probably needs some repair. Otherwise, they would have sold it for 180 right off the bat, right? So you have 81 grand to play with. Now, what do? So this means I'm playing with 81 grand to fix the house, 81 grand to pay for construction, pay for realtor fees, pay for the other fees like insurance while fixing it and closing costs. Okay, realtor fees here in Texas is about 5%. Closing costs is about 2%. Okay, so you got to play with this 81 grand in this example. So here's what's going to happen. If I want to make a profit of 40 grand, this means I have to budget 41 grand, okay, to get the house repaired, assuming the ARV or the after repair value is indeed 181 grand, okay? You always have to know how much profit you want to make from the very beginning, okay? Otherwise, your approach is wrong if you don't know how much profit you want to make, okay? You got to know that first. So in this scenario, 81 grand minus 40 grand that I want to make a profit, I'm left with 41,000 to get the house repaired and pay the realtor and pay the closing costs of 2%, okay? So let's keep going. So if the realtor fee is 5% and the closing cost is 2%, then I subtract a total of 7% of 181. 7% of 181 is 12,670, okay? Which leaves me with $28,330 as a repair budget. Okay, how did I come up with $28,330? 41,000 minus 12,670. Again, the 12,670 is the 7%. 5% for realtor fee, 2% for the closing costs. You follow so far? Okay, $28,330 repair budget. Now here's the key. Step 4. You gotta get the house inspected. Okay, get a home inspection. I get a home inspection to see what needs to be fixed. Then I get repair bids for anything that has to be fixed. Okay, when you get bids for any repair, don't just get one person to put in a bid. For example, for a roof or floor or window. Okay, get at least 3 to 4 bids so you can compare. Okay, 3 to 4 bids for every task or anything that has to be fixed. Do not stick to one, okay? But the start is a home inspection. The home inspector will itemize everything that's wrong with the house. Roof, foundation, plumbing, flooring, you name it, okay? The cost for home inspection can range anywhere from $250 to $300, but it's way worth it, okay? All right. So my total labor costs plus materials should not exceed my budget. So in this example, our budget is $28,330, right? If it does, then I don't buy it. If the labor cost and materials is beyond the budget, in this example, 28,330, I don't buy it because it won't. It's either going to eat up my profit or I won't make a profit at all. But if it's within the budget, then I would consider buying it. Okay, that's how I make a decision. Okay, is it within the budget? I might buy it. Is it over budget? Never mind. Okay, now here's another trick. Usually I want to be 15% less than my budget because repairs always usually cost more than the estimate. Okay, it almost happens 99% of the time. If you say, oh, the floor will cost me $3,000, more often than not, it's going to cost you probably, you know, 3,100, 3,300, or 3,800, something like that. Okay, so you have to budget 15% less. Okay, so the 15% gives me a cushion. So if the budget I have is 28,330, I multiply that by 85%, removing 80%. Then therefore, the remaining amount is 24,080.50. This means I want to stay at 24,000 to repair the house. Okay, I want to stay at this cost. Does that make sense? All right, so guys, that's it. It's not rocket science. You just have to put in the work. Okay, no money, find the money, raise money. No time, when you have a system, you'll have time because you have money coming in through your business, then you'll have time to deal with this. No deals, I just showed you how I find deals and how I analyze them. All right? Okay, so now we're gonna go into Q&A. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Jennifer, do we have any questions? Okay, no? Okay, no problem. Now, if you don't have any questions, I want you guys to go into this link to download the cheat sheet. Jennifer, you can post the link in the comment section, and they can get the link for the slides, and that should be it. Guys, thank you for joining me tonight in this show. I hope you guys learned something. And if you got any questions, feel free to message me, and we'll talk to you later. You guys have a good night. This is Bert De Vera, physical therapist, here for Alternative Healthcare Career Group, signing off. Good night.